Hey y'all, I'm back with another video, and this one is going to be, I think this one is going to be a good one. So I'm just going to get started. Um, Yesterday I tried 4 or 5 times to make this video, but it wasn't sounding right. Like, it wasn't giving what it was supposed to give. So I waited to post to today, and this morning I woke up at like 4, 5 o'clock, and do as I do every morning. I thank God for waking me up, say good morning, all that good stuff. And I was originally supposed to do something, but I didn't do it, and I fell into sin yet again, and I was like hella confused. And like whatever was going on in my mind, I was like, okay, but I was being convicted, but it wasn't like what I felt was from Jesus. I felt like I was feeling, you know, some sort of way. So as I do, I have the U Version Bible app. I read that, the verse of the day. I post that on Facebook. I read it. I read the devotional. I do all the prompts and stuff like that. And that's when I go into prayer. But, this morning I, had a little, I guess you can call it a situation, but that situation turned out to be a good situation. Now, I was very upset and my feelings were hurt because, I want to help as many people as I can. And when I can't help them, I feel like, I'm doing something wrong. But my auntie really put something in my head that made me think. But I'm gonna get to that after I get to this. So I was sitting up in here. I come up in here. This is like I pray up in here. I talk to God in here. I'm in the closet. If y'all didn't know, I come up in here and I pray. And this morning I was really upset, and I really, just wanted to hear God's voice, hear God's presence. I really wanted to, and Nehemiah popped in my head. I know some of y'all don't really know or don't understand what the Holy Spirit is, or don't know if it's real or not. I'm telling you, I'm looking at you like that is real. And I'm finna tell you how. I have never read this book, Nehemiah, a day in my life. I never read it. I've seen it, obviously, but I've never read it. I never looked at it, opened it, or whatever. So I started reading it. I read all the way to chapter 8. And I still was like, okay, well, that doesn't have anything to do with what I'm going with. So I don't know what you're going with this. And I BS y'all night. It was like fire went off in me because I'm just gonna read it to y'all. All right, I got the NLT version of the Bible, and chapter 3, the little bold, is like a, I guess you can call it the chapter start. It's called Rebuilding the Wall of Jerusalem. And I was like, okay, what does that mean? Then I'll go to the next chapter. It said, enemy opposes the rebuilding. Now, that is what resonated in me. Uh, Enemies oppose the rebuilding. The enemy does not want you to build a relationship with God. And if you had a relationship with God, he doesn't want you to rebuild it. So he's going to do whatever he wants, whatever in his power to do to get you not to build that relationship with him. Whatever you're struggling with, whatever that is, he's going to use that against you. Because he wants you to be miserable like he is. He got kicked out of heaven, so he wants us not to make it there. He wants us to be miserable, lonely, like all this stuff that he uses against us to attack our minds to make us feel like we're not good enough or we're not, what God called us to be. Which I struggle with that, all the time. But a verse in here is chapter 4, verse 14. It says, "Do not be afraid of the enemy. Remember the Lord who is great and glorious, and fight for your brothers, your sons, your daughters, your wives, and your homes." What? How would I know that's in there if I never read that? And that spoke to me because why am I afraid of him? He got kicked out of heaven. He literally can't do you nothing. He has no authority over you, no power over you. The only time that has that is when you give it to him. That's the only time. If you don't give it to him and resist everything that he throw at you, he has no power over you. So, with that being said, do not let the enemy silence you. Do not let the enemy silence you. Whatever you got to say that God has put on your heart to say it. Because what harm can it do? It's literally, like, bro, my mind is blown. Like, this happened to me this morning. Like, I'm not being fake. I'm not trying to just. This really resonated with me. And then another thing, just the title alone, enemies opposed to rebuilding. They was trying to build the wall of Jerusalem back. Nehemiah is the guy that is building this wall, and he got like a whole bunch of people to help him build the wall. But the people didn't want him to build it, so they was threatening him and doing everything in their power to not make them build that wall. But he stood firm with God, and they got the wall built. I forgot how many days it took. I think 52 days it took them to build that wall. Well, rebuild the wall. Even though they was threatening them, they was doing all type of stuff. So, with that being said, I know that, this, in my mind, it makes a lot of sense. So, if you have a relationship that needs to be rebuilt, try to rebuild it. If you don't know who God is, or don't know who Jesus is, or don't know what it feels like to be in his presence, build a relationship. I'm telling you, go in a place of quiet. Go in the place go for a walk, go anywhere that's quiet and just clear your mind. You ain't even got to do too much. I'm saying all you gotta do is just call upon his name, and I guarantee you, it may not be like instantaneous, but he will listen. I guarantee you. And I'm a living witness. Like I really, hope that this resonates with somebody or somebody understands this, because I tried to make it as plain as I could make it. But bro, I'm telling you, this morning I had an authentic encounter with the Holy Spirit, and bro, I even went told my auntie. I was up in here crying, bro, because like it was so real, and I'm getting chills thinking about it right now, bro. Like, look, the hairs on my arm is standing up. Like, bro, just try Jesus, please. Like, just pray. And if you don't know how to pray, read the Bible. Go to Matthew, start there. I'm telling you, if you read Matthew, they got a verse in there that tells you how to pray. Go to Matthew and find out for yourself. But I hope this helps somebody. Um, as you can tell, I'm really excited because this was like a real encounter for me, and I want y'all to, feel the same thing I felt. So, yeah, with that being said, I hope y'all have a great day, and again, leave likes if you like it. or reaction if you like it. Leave a comment, and if you want to say anything, do that. So yeah.